What's going on, guys? In this week's video, I'll once again be comparing My Hero Academia's anime to the manga. This time it's the second episode I'll be covering, so let's get into it. Oh, quickly, one last thing, there will be no comparing what is said from any of the characters, as that will change depending on the sub or the dub or what translation you're reading. So to avoid any confusion on that part, I'll be skipping it entirely. Let's go. So at the start of the episode, it's really just a small recap and dialogue, so the new manga content doesn't actually start until around a minute 45 in, and everything is perfect up until after the intro is played. After the intro is played, it jumps back 3 pages in the manga and starts showing the villain when he fell out of All Might's pants and when he's watching Bakugo and his 2 friends, which actually came before the end of the first episode in the manga, but my guess is there were some time restraints that led them to put it in the second episode rather than the first. Then right before the sludge villain attacks Bakugo, it skips ahead 2 pages back to All Might and Deku. Adding this in from the edit because I forgot before, but when Bakugo was with the 2 others, you could see them smoking and asking Bakugo if he wanted to smoke, but he refused because it would be on his record if he got caught. Normally I wouldn't add something like this in because it relies on what was being said, but you can see on the panel if you look close enough, one of them is smoking while walking, and this was taken completely out of the anime to make it more children friendly. Going to when the villain was shown, everything up until 9:45 in the anime is not in the manga, meaning there is once again no Death Arms running in and getting swatted like a fly and having the other unnamed heroes get hit as well. Along with this, when the villain has a hold of Bakugo and you see All Might's inner doubts and talking down on himself being all emo, that is not in the manga either. The only thing that's there is just him saying "I'm pathetic" once or twice. That concludes the manga vs anime comparison of episode 2. This episode started on page 35 and ended on page 59, which was the end of the first chapter and was sadly mainly just like talking, and it wasn't really that much visual differences to point out. That's why this episode's kind of shorter than most of the other ones. Nonetheless, I did hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Have a good day.